So we're about to have another government shutdown. We knew this was going to happen when Kevin McCarthy got in there. He has not been able to push anything through. The reason it took him 15 attempts to become the speaker was because we finally had men and women in our Congress that were no longer going to write blank checks, no longer allowing continuing resolutions. What an immature way to shirk responsibility onto the next year. Congress's sole duty is to control the purse strings of America. They want to say that they're shutting down the government over pettiness. A year ago, they said, we will not agree to an omnibus budget. Absolutely not. The problem with America is we try to shove everything into one bill. Separate checks, please. We are not going to have all of our spending put into a single bill to go yay or nay. And for once in our life, we actually have adults in the room who are standing by their convictions. We can no longer afford to just make these irresponsible decisions with our country. We need to become the adults in the room. And Matt Gaetz is being very honest about the situation. With him and the Freedom Caucus, we will actually be able to force the government to reduce its spending. Everyone in this country is going to die from poverty if we keep inflation the way it's going.
Kevin McCarthy's fault that the government is going to shut down because we didn't move individual spending bills. We cannot blame the Democrats for having not done our job to comply with the coalition agreement that we made at the beginning of the year. That is the fault of the Speaker, and I believe that if he does not immediately remediate that, he will likely face a motion to vacate. I'm not for everyone. I get that. But a deal's a deal. And if Kevin McCarthy wasn't willing to honor the deal that he made to assume the speakership, then he should not have agreed to those terms. Inside Washington, D.C., people think they can just lie all the time with impunity and that no one's ever going to call them on their bullshit. But, Kevin broke this deal, and I intend to hold him to that deal or to hold daily votes on a motion to vacate. Yeah, I'm pretty frustrated, and I had so much hope when Speaker McCarthy made this agreement that we could turn this place around during both Republican and Democrat control. But instead, all we've gotten are lies and broken promises and failure and shutdowns. And while that may be Kevin McCarthy's legacy, it will not be mine.
And that's the real truth of it. For my entire life, I have just watched our government say one thing and do another, make excuses for why they didn't follow through, and just keep pushing it forward. Finally, our elected politicians are taking control of this government. It has been a bureaucracy of spending for way too long. I really hope they hold the line. I think Chip Roy's there. The Freedom Caucus is on board. Marjorie Taylor Greene also agrees. We can't just let these children keep spending and keep writing checks because they're unwilling to grow up. That's like letting a child not learn how to walk because they just cry on the floor when you make them do it. This is required growth. I hope you learned something. I'm Tristan with Radically Rational Radio. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay resilient.